Hey, what is up, everybody? It is Nick Blazer here, and today we're going to be talking about the Cavs. We're going to be talking about a lot of stuff. But first, we got some breaking news as Carmelo Anthony has been traded to the Oklahoma City Thunder for Enes Kanter, Doug McDermott, and a 2018 draft pick that I guess they're saying was originally Chicago's. I don't know how they got that. Thunder's fans, you can let me know in the comments what you think about this trade, but I think it's great for Oklahoma City. That is a major move showing that they want to contend now. It's going to be very interesting how they all fit together. I'll say that for sure, because you got Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony. Now those are three great players. You see Golden State, the Cavs, they've made this kind of thing work before. So it's definitely possible. They have three high-end players, some of the best in the league on their team now. And I think that they can compete with anybody. Once they gel and they are at their best, assuming everybody's health stays good, they are going to be able to compete with anybody in the Western Conference. So that's enough for Melo. That's an amazing trade. I can't wait to see them play next year. I'll definitely be tuning into some of their games. So we're gonna get into something I still can't believe this happened. This happened a while ago. I'm sure you guys know about it. But Kyrie Irving was traded for Isaiah Thomas, Jay Crowder, and the 2018 first-round pick that was the Nets. Now this Nets pick, this is almost a guaranteed top 5 pick. The Nets are not going to have a good year. I think their best player is D'Angelo Russell, Ohio State Buckeye. Love him. But he's not, I don't know if he's ready to carry a team like this. It would almost have to be like a Russell Westbrook performance for them to even be mentionable. But alright, so they're not going to be good. This pick is more than likely going to be a top 5, maybe number 1 overall if some things don't go right for him. It's very debatable who the Cavs could take with this pick, but there's a very wide selection. We'll talk about that next time. Now Kyrie, man, I don't even know. I can't believe it. I'm still shocked that Kyrie Irving is not a Cav anymore. This dude is the reason I started watching basketball. He's the reason I got into everything basketball related. It's just hard to believe he's not a Cav anymore. And I think Isaiah Thomas, he plays with a lot of heart. He does pretty much everything Kyrie can do, offensively. Now Isaiah Thomas is obviously way undersized. He's a great finisher at the rim still, though. Kyrie Irving obviously has some of the best handles in the game. So maybe, we'll see how it gels. Another thing, just like OKC, this is going to take some time. And with Isaiah Thomas injured and out probably the first month and a half to 2 months of the season, it's going to be tough this year. So Isaiah Thomas is a free agent at the end of the 2018 season. I don't know. Do we re-sign him? What do we do? Let me know what you guys think. Should the Cavs re-sign Isaiah Thomas? I think they're going to try. I think they're going to try their best. I do think a lot of that is determined on LeBron's decision. And once again, LeBron not choosing to commit long term. It hurts us again. I just don't understand why he won't. If you're leaving, just tell us. I understand you want to go for one more season. I don't think he's leaving. I really don't. But also I'm a Cleveland fan. I'm probably going to say that anyway. But, Isaiah Thomas, it's going to take more than a season to get to our best. I think if LeBron decides to leave, you do not re-sign Isaiah Thomas and you build for the future. I think that would immediately make Kevin Love available. And then you have that first round pick that I'm sure you will keep. That's the other thing. LeBron stays. Do you trade that first round pick for a star? Like, I've heard Boogie Cousins' name going around. A lot of people have talked about him as a possibility. But once again, that's a 1-year rental. That doesn't help. We need somebody we can sign long term, because how are we supposed to sign Isaiah Thomas and Boogie Cousins all in the same year with the salaries we have on our team? There is just no way that's going to happen. That's tough. They are in a situation, and it is going to depend on LeBron James' decision on what direction our franchise is going to be going. So talking about this this whole offseason has just seen some franchise players. They're just switching. They're going everywhere. See Chris Paul, CP3 going to the Rockets. It's just, I mean, good for him. Him and James Harden. It's going to be interesting. Another quick thing now that we're talking about the Rockets, because Carmelo Anthony's name was recently linked to the Rockets. A couple days, probably a day before this trade was announced, Paul George just expanded his list to adding the Cavs and the... Alright, so like what I said, Chris Paul, Rockets, Paul George going to the Thunder, teaming up with Russell Westbrook and now Melo, and Jimmy Butler is also a huge move going to the Timberwolves. I'm sure I missed, there's minor ones, like, I mean, Derrick Rose going to the Cavs, Crowder, I'm trying to think of anyone else, but Dwight Howard, I know he moved teams, but is he even relevant anymore? I don't know. But our last question of the day, and I think which is very interesting, touched on this a little bit earlier. Will the Cavs trade that first round pick from the Nets, acquired from the Celtics in the deal for Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas? If I had to give you guys my gut feeling, I would say they do not trade that pick. Not only, and this could work out multiple ways, because looking at that draft class, there is probably the top 4 or 5 players in that class have the potential to be NBA stars, and it's very possible that this works out to be like a great decision to keep it. But on the other hand, if you want to win a championship now, I think if that's the direction they want to go, you almost have to trade that pick. Because, I mean, as great as LeBron has been and is shown to been, he's not getting any younger. His years, what has he been in the league now, like 15 some years? Maybe, I don't even know, something like that. But who knows what could be in this next draft class, and I mean, that could be a great player sitting there waiting for the Cavs to take. Maybe extend our window a little bit. I've heard about some point guard from out of the country. Who was his name? Marvin Bagley the third, junior, whatever it is. Duke. But I mean, what do you do? LeBron not committing long term is just killing this team. It's hurting everybody. The contracts he has asked the Cavs to do, for example, the Channing Frye contract, terrible. Iman Shumpert, I know the Cavs have been shopping him all offseason. Absolutely terrible. Just get that salary out of here. Nobody, I mean, Shumpert was good at first. It's just not a good fit anymore, and I think a move needs to be made there without a doubt. Now, couple trade pieces that the Cavs could look at. I said Boogie Cousins. Now, who else would you consider for the first round pick? I want you guys to let me know about a couple players in the comments. Let me know about a couple players you think the Cavs should target for their first round pick. Now, there's a ton of guys you could look at. Like I said, Boogie Cousins is possible, but that is a 1-year rental. And I think if the Cavs were to trade that, they should look for a controllable star and maybe put a package deal, try and dump some salary, put in the Shumpert contract or the Fry contract, just try and do something to get this team on the right track. Again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time.